Hello, guys. I thought I'd just share some of my thoughts about the challenges that you meet when you're kind of a newer upcoming band. Because I feel like my new band lives in is a newer band, a new band, and the small new band, and you're trying to get your way up. It was different with Sister Sin because we worked very hard for over 10 years. So we had our fan base, we built our fan base, we built our relationship with clubs and agents and all this kinds of stuff. And I really feel that I've met a lot of challenges with my new project, and I know that there's a lot of small bands trying to get into the business that also get to face these challenges. Um, and for us, one of the most things that I've thought about um, at the latest is that it's so many bands out there, so it's hard to compete. It's hard to compete with the music on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, etc. So many bands to listen to, but it's also hard to compete on tours, because one of the best things for a small band is to go on to get a sports slot for a bigger band, so you get the chance to go out and play for a lot of much more people and bigger audience. And you can, as a small band, you're like, oh, this band would be perfect to go on tour with, this band or that band. But there's like hundreds of bands thinking the same thing, and it's really really hard to get that very very good support slot. And I think it's getting harder and harder to find a good tour for to support it, to get a support slot on a very good tour with a band that actually suits you. Not just any band, it has to be a band that musically suits your band. And that's what we are facing right now, because we are looking into getting out to tour in the fall, to go out in Europe, but also to get a support slot for a bigger band that can help us reach more people and to help out build the band and to be bigger, of course. Um, and I just, but I feel it's really hard, and it's really hard to find find a good agent who actually can see what type of music you suit with, and to actually find that support slot for you. That I think is a really make it or break it for a band, and we are currently working on that. And it's also getting a little bit on my nerves, because I know that this is very important, and I feel that we really, as a band, need to find something very good for the fall. Otherwise, kind of the the record that you just made is kind of forgotten. You need to do a new record and start the process all over again. So this is some of my thoughts on the challenges to actually be a small band trying to be a bigger and bigger and bigger band. Um, and I just thought of this recently, that it's getting harder and harder to get those tours, getting harder and harder to go out and just play small clubs, because there's so many bands they want to play, there's so many bands putting on music, so many bands on labels, etc etc. And it's hard to find a good agent, hard to find a good management, it's hard to find a good label. And even if you have all those three, it's really hard to find to break out through the stream of music that is everywhere, which also is amazing, but still it makes it very very hard to to make it today, I think. And yeah, we are currently working on that, and I hope that we can get something very good for the fall. Also hope that we can get something later on for the rest of the world. But as I say, it is really hard, and it's kind of frustrating sometimes, because you have so much visions, so many ideas, and like, oh, I want to go there, I want to play there, and then it's like nothing is happening because it's so hard. The clubs, the booking agents in those countries, they already have so many bands that they book. They kind of have to choose which one they prefer or whatever. Also the same with the papers and websites and magazines and all those stuff. It's so many bands right now. So yeah, it's kind of frustrating. I don't have a very good formula for it. We are currently working on it. I just hope that, I think that it's, if you're a dedicated band, which we are, and also if you have dedicated fans, then the fans and the band together can actually make this happen. So keep on being the best fans in the world. Um, Please wish for us to come to your town, to your festivals, whatever. Support the band, like our page, like our Instagram, like the YouTube channel, etc. That's what would give us a push from your side, and from our side, we keep on working with the agents and the tours and etc. Otherwise, I just wish to hope everybody a very good day, and hopefully I do a little bit of video soon again. So see you soon.